What next?
Still dear David, just forgive me.
No, for me, I have no problem with you at all.
Please, see me at
But you saying?
see me at back.
So Brian, he says I shouldn't leave him alone. But now, even I don't understand you.
Mimi silali kwa nyumba juu ya Brian. Brian amenishinda.
Unapeana muda translate.
Okay, she's saying she doesn't sleep in the house because of Brian.
Sleep, not speak louder, please.
Okay, she does not sleep in her own house because of Brian. Like it's been difficult for her.
Mimi huyu kijana wangu ninampenda.
She loves her son.
Na ni kijana mkubwa.
And he's the eldest.
Ninapoongea hivi nina machungu.
She's talking with pain.
Tables have turned. Brian Vapor's family have been vindicated. Brian is on the hot seat. Guys, what is this? Yesterday it was something else. Today is another thing. There are always two sides of the story. And today is the day of the family to speak about their side. My goodness, guys, what do you think? So far, what is going on the streets? Is Brian Vapor really sick? Is Brian Vapor really having headaches? Or is it too much weed and alcohol that is bothering this guy? Is he just hallucinating? Is he just being unruly? Is he just being a bad boy? My goodness, guys. There is always two sides of the story, guys, and we have seen Brian Vapor's family come out to defend themselves. Oh my goodness, we saw Brian come out yesterday in David Jr.'s video where he cried tears, guys. He came out to say that he is feeling sick, he wants to go to the hospital, and he was seeking David Jr.'s help. He, however, mentioned family members in his video saying that they mistreat him, they don't listen to him, and they are the cause of his problems. And now the family members have come out, guys, including his mother. Because, guys, Brian Vapor mentioned his mom. And the mother has come out to say it as it is, to spill the beans, to spill the tea, to spill the uji, to spill everything. My goodness, guys, it is crazy out here. I don't know what you all think. Are you saying that finally Brian's family have been vindicated? Or are you saying this family, where were they? And why weren't they talking? Why weren't they saying these things early enough? Because they have come out to say that all these things that they are saying, guys, these are things that happened 3 days ago, I don't know, last week, I don't know which other time, and they are saying them now. Are you saying, you people, are you for real? Jonte, Matinde, Mama, how come you guys were never telling David Jr. these things before? Why are you bringing them up now? We know you want to defend yourself, but if you wanted to help this young man, you should have said these things in advance before the situation got out of hand. Now the situation has gotten out of control, and now you're coming to defend yourselves by spilling all this tea, spilling all these beans, spilling all this porridge. What is this? Guys, let me know what you are saying in the comments section. In the meantime, like the video, subscribe to this channel. So guys, this is indeed a very sad situation. Brian Vapor is on drugs. Brian Vapor is on alcohol. Brian Vapor does not take regular baths. Brian Vapor does not take care of himself. Brian Vapor is a mess. Brian Vapor is fighting people in the village. Guys, this has gotten out of hand. Guys, the pain of a parent looking at their child going down like this, a child behaving badly, a child not even eating at home. Brian, as the mother was saying, does not even take meals at home. Brian does not take breakfast. Brian wakes up early morning and disappears and they don't know where he goes. Brian goes with his GoPro in his pocket, claiming that he is going to shoot content, claiming that he is going to do YouTube. Of course, they will think, let him go. But there's no content he ever does, according to them. Brian will be coming late in the night, insulting everybody in the house, including the children, those little kids who know nothing. Brian will be rude to everybody. Brian will want to do what he wants to do. Brian will not listen to anyone. Guys, I am quoting what the mother was saying. Brian has changed into something else. The mother said, I love my son. To see him act like this is very painful. I am speaking with a heavy heart, with a lot of pain. Guys, how sad. The mother even said she does not sleep well at night. She cannot even have a good night's sleep. She sleeps with one eye open, guys, because she does not know what is going to happen to her son who is out there. Because she normally receives this kind of messages that are very scary. Your child has been beaten up somewhere. Your child is so drunk and unruly in another location. Your child this, your child that. I mean, always just receiving negative news about your child. So you cannot even sleep in peace because you are thinking, tomorrow, what will happen? You don't know what tomorrow will bring. You don't know what's going to happen to this child of yours. So this mama is a very sad mama. I just want to say I'm happy that she has her other children who are making her proud. And I believe that, yes, she may be coming out angry at Brian sometimes. She may yell at him sometimes. She may come out too strong at him sometimes. But it is because she is scared. Guys, in yesterday's video, I said, I know that these family members, they love Brian. I know that they care for him. But they do not know how to handle this situation because they don't know what to do. Brian is a mess. Brian comes home late. Brian is drunk and disorderly. Brian cannot just stop. So they don't know what to do. They are scared. And when you are sometimes scared, just like I said in my previous video, you may come out, seeming too hard on somebody or just come out seeming like a bad person, and yet you are not. You are just afraid. And this is why I agree with one of the commenters in the comment section who said that this whole family needs to be counseled. Counseling is needed for this family. Because as much as they are not the ones who are drinking this alcohol, as much as they are not the ones who are taking these drugs, it is affecting them directly. And it is making them scared. It is making them not know how to act. They don't even know what to do. They don't know what to say. Guys, if you listened, you probably heard John T. Fresh is saying that I'm even afraid of telling Brian to go take a bath because he is stinking. And if I do that, he's going to say I disrespect him. Guys, now John T. Freshie is sort of even getting afraid, worried. What should I say? What should I not say? Because I may say something and it will come out disrespectful. Guys, I today want your help in analyzing these videos. Because for me, I am just reporting what was said in the videos. I don't want to be like on Brian's side. I don't want to be like on the family side. Because guys, according to me, both these sides have their pros and their cons. Have their disadvantages and their advantages. But I choose to stay neutral on this one. But I want to ask you all a few questions because I need to understand. I have even seen comments in the comment section. And when you look at these comments, you will see that people are conflicted. People are, some people are thinking like this, some people are thinking like this. Some people are siding with Brian, some people are siding with the family because now the family have come out to defend themselves. Guys, before I even continue, before I continue, I just spoke to somebody. Somebody called me from Nyabohanse. Oh my God, for the first time, or rather, for the first time in a long time, I get a call from Nyabohanse, and this person tells me some stuff about this family. And I'm like, okay. But guys, this is the kind of information that I will not speak on video, because why? They never said it in their videos. These are their family shenanigans, their family issues. Every family have their issues, guys. Every family have their own skeletons in the closets. Every family have stuff that they are fighting with. This one is their family issues, guys. It is deeper. Hey, my goodness, guys. I am just going to say that. And that is why I choose to be neutral, by the way. Because listening to some things, you now start to understand why things are playing out the way they are. You start to understand maybe why Brian is acting the way he is. You start to understand why Jonte is the way he is, why Matinde is the way he is. Guys, I am not going to say much. I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, every family have their own dynamics, their own issues, their own manenos. And so for that one, I am not going to bring it out because it was not in the videos. Me, my work is to look at videos and react on what is in the videos. So guys, as it is right now, things are not looking good for Brian. On Brian's side, things are not looking good. I mean, if I watch the video, for everybody who watched the video, we all have heard the allegations that have been leveled against him. We all have heard him come out to apologize. He has actually said, Devi, you know what? I am sorry. I know I have disappointed you. You are my mentor. You are somebody who really wants the best for me. I have disappointed you, Devi, and I just want to say sorry. And so, guys, for that one, I feel like he has taken some responsibility for his actions. However, guys, I also want to say that Brian should pull up his socks. He should try harder. And I also feel like Brian still wants to go to the hospital. He has said that to David Jr. in both the videos that I have watched of David Jr. And David Jr. has come out to say that you should sort out yourself. Everything begins with an individual, which is true. Everything should start with you. This is not about hospital. This is about you, Brian Vapor. And guys, if you also listened to what Jonte said they were hesitant about him being taken to the hospital because they knew that maybe it is his shenanigans. Guys, and also Jonte in his yesterday's video, he was telling Brian, if you are lying to people, so Jonte, for 1 minute, did not believe this story of Brian of being sick, my head this, my head that, when I'm excited this, when I feel angry that. Jonte did not believe it. And that is why he said that they were hesitant, him and Matinde, for him to be taken to hospital. So this story that Jonte came up with, that the hospital staff where they do CT scan may not be there on Sunday, blah, blah, SHIT, that was just a story. The real story is they did not want him to be taken to the hospital because they think he is obviously, according to them, lying, you know. And so, guys, that is also something else I want to bring up on this video. And like I said, I want you all to help me on this one. Please help me to understand. So as it is right now, Brian Vapor is actually not sick. He was just telling David Jr. to take him to hospital because why? Help me to understand that one. Because according to what he said, when he was done his operation, blah, blah, blah. So I personally was connecting these symptoms of Brian Vapor to the operation that he was done on his head. And so I want to understand from you guys, does it mean that it is not connected? Does it mean he is using this to just get attention or to just disturb people, to bother people like David Jr.? Does it mean he just wants people to waste money? Or does he have a problem in his head that he really wants addressed? Is he feeling the pain for sure? Is he feeling bad for real? Does he need medical attention? Somebody help me to understand that one, guys. Please. Because if indeed it is true that he is sick and he needs that medical attention, if they dismiss it, then things may just get worse. But then again, he may be lying. Because guys, if you listen to the clip that I'm going to play, Brian Vapor says to David Jr., when David Jr. asks him, what do you want? He said to go to the hospital. And then David Jr. said, after the hospital, what next? And then that is when he tells David Jr., please don't leave me, Davy. Please don't leave me. I don't know why, guys, that particular part touched me. It really did. Please, Davy. And you know, guys, he was looking down. But when he said to Davy, please don't leave me, he actually looked directly to David Jr. and he said, please don't leave me. Meaning this is a cry from his heart. That is what I think, guys. I don't know what you all think. Please let us watch this and then we come back and talk. In the meantime, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Is a fresh one.
John, 𝐇𝐎𝐿.
Remember, it's better to speak the truth to say we can help you rather than put some other family in trouble. That now the only problem is you. You are the problem that you need to solve about you.
Brian wakes up very early in the morning. He leaves home. He comes drunk. And he walks with his camera. Now, if you don't create videos, why walk with your camera? Even right now, he has his camera on the pocket. Huh? So for you, what next? Yeah, hospital, what next? After hospital? And for us right now, we don't want to spend a lot of our resources. Because it always starts with an individual. If you want to change, you will change. Even without going to the hospital, for sure.
Yeah.
Huh? What next?
Still with you, David. Just forgive me.
No, for me, I have no problem with you at all.
Please. See me at
But you saying?
See me at back.
So Brian, he says I shouldn't leave him alone. But now, even I don't understand you.
Guys, did you see the look on his face? Did you see the look on Brian Vapor's face when he looked up to David Jr. and said, usiniache David, usiniwache. Please don't leave me. Usiniache David. Tafadhali usiniache. He looked afraid. He looked worried. Remember, Jonte Freshie is right there. Guys, I am not going to say much. But he said to David Jr., please don't leave me. And then, of course, he continued apologizing. You know, he continued after that is now when he started to apologize to David Jr. and all. And guys, all I can just say is this. Brian Vapor is sick. Alcoholism is a disease. I know that because I have dealt with maybe a family member or maybe another one or two people who have suffered this kind of thing. And it is not easy. It is not easy. Most people don't understand. I am not like trying to justify this guy drinking, smoking weed, going to fight people, and all this stuff. No, I am not justifying any of that. But this guy clearly still needs professional help. And he is afraid. And truth be told, this family does not understand this situation. And they may not be doing things intentionally to hurt him. You understand, guys? They are not doing things intentionally to hurt him. Like Jonte Freshie is not intentionally hurting his brother. Matinda is not intentionally hurting her brother. No. But maybe some of the things that they are doing because of not understanding the situation, they are driving this boy away. They are making him feel like these people they don't want me here. That is why he wakes up in the morning and disappears, guys. I mean, clearly. At the end of the day, like I said, both of the sides have their own pros and their own cons. And like I said, there are other deeper issues involved. And that is why, guys, I just want to focus on that question of what if indeed this guy is actually sick? Because at the end of it all, Brian Vapor says to Devi, ama tuwache tu. Ama tuwache. Because every time he mentioned hospital to David Jr., David Jr. started talking about resources. We have spent so much money on you. We have spent so much resources. That money that we are spending on you, we can do other things with it. We can go, I don't know what. We can develop other things. And I feel like this guy got to a point that he told David Jr., you know what? Let us stop about the hospital. It is okay. Don't take me to hospital. I am fine. But he said that because of the way David Jr. was saying it. And that is what I'm saying, guys. David Jr. did not say this in a bad way. David Jr. has no intention of hurting this young man. David Jr. actually wants to help him. However, sometimes the way you say something, how it comes out to the other person, it may come out negative. And how this person perceives it may actually make him act the way he is acting. I don't know if I'm making sense, guys. And so for me, I feel like this guy really needs this hospital. According to the video, guys. According to the video. And according to what he was telling David Jr. So, and most of it, he was even saying in Swahili. So yes, he said to David Jr., nataka kuenda hosi. Nipeleke hosi. He said it a couple of times in the video. But each time David Jr. brought out the issue of we have spent a lot of resources on you. Even me. If you say that to me, I'll say, okay, fine, then it's okay. It's okay. You know, I'll feel some type of way. And guys, like I said, I am not justifying any of this young man's bad behavior. No way. However, my thing is, what if indeed he is sick? Because guys, he had a blood clot. They had, a brain operation on him. Guys, one of you who is a psychologist in the UK once again, my friend, I'm all the way from the UK. Thank you, Madam Ward Talks. Today, let me mention your name because some people may think I make up these stories. Thank you for your professional input. Thank you for enlightening me on so many things. I truly appreciate because some of these things I come out and say them on video and maybe they can help somebody. And so, guys, this lady was telling me, she just called me. And just before I began this video, because she watched David Jr.'s videos. And so she came to me and she said, MORAA, these people do not understand. And guys, remember in another video, I said that this same lady had spoken to me and told me that Brian Vapor has a mental problem. A mental problem meaning this addiction issue. Guys, and on top of that, he has had an operation on his head. Guys, according to this lady who is a psychologist, she has said to me, MORAA, even my own papa had an operation of the kind of that, I mean, the same kind of operation that Brian Vapor had, where he had a blood clot. And with time, he started to develop other symptoms. And they had to take him back to the hospital. She even told me that as it is right now, years later, many, many years later, the father is having seizures. Guys, all I'm just trying to bring out is some awareness that she told me. She said to me that there is no way Brian Vapor can be the same way like he was before the operation. Any kind of head, brain surgery does not heal, and you do not go back to the way you used to be 100%. So he has some problems, mental, you get. And so people cannot expect Brian Vapor to be the Brian Vapor that he was 100%. And she said some other thing. She said, when you get out of rehab, you need to be followed up with some support, some sort of support. Addiction does not just end pop like that. It has to be addressed from the root. He needs psychologists to follow up with him and all this stuff. So guys, that is why I'm saying, at the end of the day, people can come out and say he's doing this, he's doing that, but he's got a problem. He is sick. And I'm telling you this also from a psychologist's point of view. Guys, you all can give your opinions. This is this lady's opinion, and she works in a hospital in the UK as a psychologist. I know that everybody has their own opinion, and you are free to type it respectfully in the comments section. Guys, let me know what you think. So does Brian need medical attention or he does not? Brian should wake up, snap out of his nonsense. He should, it should start with him. He should be strong enough. He should tell himself, I have stopped drinking. I have stopped weed. I don't care. From today, I'm a changed person. He should perform a miracle. I don't know. How is it? How are you thinking about the whole issue, guys? Oh my God. Please let me know in the comment section as you like the video and you subscribe. Let us watch the mama saying what is bothering her about her son.
Mimi silali kwa nyumba juu ya Brian. Brian amenishinda.
Unapeana muda translate.
Okay, she's saying she doesn't sleep in the house because of Brian.
Speak louder, please.
Okay, she does not sleep in her own house because of Brian. Like, it's been difficult for her.
Mimi huyu kijana wangu ninampenda.
She loves her son.
Na ni kijana mkubwa.
And he's the eldest.
Ninapoongea hivi nina machungu.
She's talking with pain.
Brian alipelekwa hospitali.
Brian was taken to the hospital to be helped.
Akaja kama mtoto mzuri sana.
He came and became a really good kid.
Brian bangi imemsumbua sana.
Like, he's been taking bangi kwa kizungu ni marijuana and alcohol.
Brian hataki kuja hapa nyumbani akaa kwa watoto wengine. Brian anatembea na bangi kwa mfuko.
He doesn't want to come home to stay with the rest of the siblings. He works with marijuana in the pocket.
Anakuja nasimama hapa naanza makosa.
Now is he going? Kuja!
Anakuja kuanza makosa.
Acha nimwite akuje. Sasa naenda wapi? I'm calling Brian to come back home. Now where is he going? He needs to listen. Brian, come listen to your mom. Wewe kuja tusikie. You needed to be helped. Now if you don't want to listen and come. Aya.
Sasa mimi Devi, mimi ninaomba.
She's asking
Naomba
like,
sana wenye wanasaidia Brian wajaribu kunitoa kwa pombe. Kitu ambacho tu tunacho Brian ni mtoto mzuri. Brian asipoweka pombe chochote ni mtoto mzuri, anajua kuongea.
like Brian with no alcohol, he's a very good kid. But when alcohol, he's very bad.
Brian akija kunywa anafika hapa sasa, hata mtoto kama huyo anafukuma.
Like when he's drunk, like when he's drunk, he disrupts everyone.
Hapo angalia isikio Devi, hapo angalia hapa isikio hivi. Hapa hivi.
Which one?
Where are you?
Can I get the key?
Off camera.
Let me. Oh.
Haya,
Because of the
kuna
liquor
hapa.
yesterday.
Ulikuwa nini? Brian is injured on. Ulikuwa nini?
Usiku juzi alikuja ana Devi.
Brian is injured on his ear.
Even on the hand.
Very, very sad situation for any parent. You know, mother, father, any parent, you know. So guys, one other thing that I want you all to help me understand is this hater that davyjnr was talking about. This person who is sending Brian Vapor money to go and drink and smoke weed. Now, my question is this. Could it be that this person was just sending money to Brian Vapor so that Brian Vapor can be able to have something in his pocket, go out there, do content? Because guys, you cannot, function very well if you are broke, Maybe this person was not a hater. Maybe this person is just a subscriber who wishes the best for Brian, who wanted to help Brian have something in the pocket, go around, maybe buy a soda, quench his thirst with a bottle of water as he shoots content in the hot scorching sun. Maybe this person was telling Brian Vapor, go meet so-and-so and so-and-so, do content with them and just, have content. Maybe this person was just giving Brian Vapor ideas on how to do content. I don't know, guys, if this person was actually telling Brian Vapor on who exactly to do the content with. Now there, I do not know. Oh, so I heard davyjnr say that, and I'm like, they brought up, guys, this woman who was kissing Brian Vapor, remember? And maybe some other people, Regina and others. I don't know, guys. But I'm not even going to focus on that. My question to you all is, do you think this person is a hater or is just a subscriber like you and me, who maybe decided, let me support Brian? People are supporting Jonte. People are supporting Matinde. So if Matinde decides to go and smoke weed, it is not that subscriber's problem. That subscriber gave the money in good faith, thinking that Matinde is going to use the money in a good way. And now Matinde went and did something combo with the money. Guys, I'm just asking a question. Like I said, I want to remain very neutral because I know what I know now. If I didn't know what I know now, maybe I would have done a different kind of reaction. But since I know what I know right now, then I am going to do my reaction this way by asking you all questions, by wanting to find out what you all think. This subscriber that davyjnr was talking about, this subscriber that davyjnr spoke with on phone, guys, and hung up on her, telling this subscriber, leave Brian Vapor alone. You are a bad influence. What did he say to her? You are giving him money to do bad things or whatever. Guys, do you think this was too much on davyjnr's side? Oh, this was okay. This is the way Brian should be defended. This is the way Brian should be treated. This is the way he should be handled. Is that what you're saying? Or maybe you are saying that Brian Vapor should have gone, should have been the one to tell this lady in a nice way at their own time, off camera, guys. Because remember, this subscriber called again. This subscriber called again. And we could hear her on the other side saying to Brian Vapor, is davyjnr there? This subscriber wanted to talk to Davy. And also, she said something. If you all were keen to listen, she said, if davyjnr wants to tell me something, he should explain And then, somewhere there, David Jr. was like, tell her this. And Brian Vapor quickly said something to her, something to the effect of, David Jr. wants you not to communicate with me anymore and stuff. My goodness. And then he hung up. I pity this subscriber, to be very honest. Personally, I feel like maybe this subscriber is not a hater. This is just somebody who is out there, just like you and me, who supports this village, who supports this family. Somebody who got favor with Brian. Guys, as you all know, subscribers choose who to help. Somebody may like MORAA. Another one may like Zach Senior. Another one may like The Real Things podcast. And they may be supporting The Real Things podcast in watching her videos or maybe even sending her something. I don't know. And they don't feel the need of doing the same with me. That does not mean that person is my hater. And that is how I'm looking at it. I could be wrong. Please let me know in the comments section, because I felt like this subscriber, especially when she called back and said to Brian Vapor, could I speak to David Jr.? Is David Jr. there? And then David Jr. was like, I am not talking to her. And then she went on to say, if David Jr. wants to tell me something, he should explain, which is actually true. Because, guys, David Jr. just picked up the phone and said, we think, or maybe I think you're a bad influence on Brian. Guys, remind me what he said. But he just said like one statement like that and hung up on her. Like, if somebody calls you and does that, you would be like, excuse me, what is going on? Maybe she wanted an explanation, something to do with Brian Vapor is out here misbehaving. He is taking drugs. And apparently you have been sending him money. Please stop sending him money. If you want to help him, maybe we can come up with a way of helping him. Maybe we can do this, that, and the other. I don't know. But some sort of explanation, even if it is not about how they will help Brian Vapor, but at least to say what has happened. Like maybe to just say Brian Vapor is here and things are not good. He is drinking, he is misbehaving, and we think that you should stop communicating with him. Maybe just something like that. Please let me know what you think in the comments section. Drop your thoughts, opinions, and sentiments. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. I have also seen Jonte Freshie doing a video saying stop attacking me, and he is coming out with his truth about the whole situation. And I wanted to watch it first, but I said, let me just come out with what I have already watched, and maybe if there's anything else to add after watching Jonte Freshie's video, I will come out and give my 2 cents on it. Have you liked this video? Yes, you. Please give this video a massive thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and let me know in the comments section. I know it is a hot topic. I know it is a sensitive topic. I know it is something, it is a passionate topic. I know this is about a family. And guys, it is not easy. Please let me know what you think about this in the comments section. Should this Brian Vapor be taken to hospital? Should they just dismiss this as shenanigans of Brian Vapor? Brian Vapor, please take a hold of yourself. Try and pray. Pray. Just put God first and just listen to your mom. Try and sit down with your sister and brother. And to this family, please try and be more loving to him. Show him some love and just be there for him. Oh, and by the way, I got a message from that lady, and maybe I should read it on how she thinks about this whole situation. To summarize this whole issue about the family and Brian Vapor. Let me read it, guys. It is just like, 2 sentences or 3. Let me read this with you guys. So this is what it says. She says, I still think they should handle Brian with love, understanding, and care. They should handle the situation off camera. Take him to hospital and get him a psychologist for more help after rehab. Addiction doesn't go away without addressing the root cause of it. Why is he depressed? And why his seeks comfort in drugs. They all don't listen to him. They need to be patient and kind, or they will lose him. Sad video. So guys, drop your thoughts, opinions, sentiments down in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe. And I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers in the house. Thank you to my returning subscribers. You all are the best. And let us all meet in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.
I educate, put things straight. That's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't pay